Endfield has become one of the most anticipated gacha games by majority of players who are sick and tired of the action combat style most games offer in the market right now. Needless to say, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally fine. What's not fine though is the way Hypergryph is edging us so hard right now with all the teasing of the game. Let's be honest here, the previous beta went well. In fact, most people think that the game is on a launchable state apart from changes that they need to do. That being said, a year ago, Hypergryph obtained a license to publish the game and they have a year to release the game or else they're in big trouble. That's not entirely true, since if you watch Glitter's video, not once did it mention that they need to release the game, but instead, they need to write to the authority, and by the way, the authority in this case being the ones who gave them the publishing license, to explain why the game is delayed, so on and so forth.
For the game, if the online publication is still not available within 20 working days, the reasons shall be promptly explained in writing to the local provincial administrative department of publishing. Essentially saying, if your game isn't online when you said it would be online within, if within 20 working days of when you said it would be online, it's not online, you gotta report to the peeps and be like, hey, why is it not online? This is nothing about it being a year.
But that doesn't mean we need to stop coping, because I, and as well as a bunch of people on Discord, Reddit, and majority of the Arknights fanbase, are also hoping for the game to be released this year, and I have a few theories as to why a release this year is possible. But before all that, let's first review what Endfield copium does to a man. Example number 1. This was posted by user Yokozak in the Endfield Reddit saying, "The showcase happens on my birthday, so we might get a release date. How much copium would you like as a gift?" Example number 2. This was posted by user TweetugR. "My man outright made a copy pasta mixing OG Arknights with Endfield characters. I just opened Reddit and this is the first thing I see. What the hell did I just read?" Example number 3. This was posted by Pokemon Fish 1. Now, to give some context here, in case there are people who are new to the scene, during Arknight's 5th anniversary in CN, the CN community got given PV4, and for Global, we got this cool animation that was made by Hiromatsu Shu, who made FGO's memorial movie for 2023. Bro outright rewrote the lyrics for Grown Ups Paradise into Copium's Paradise. Oh man, good times. But yeah, that is the current state of the people who are waiting for this game's release. Now, I did promise you a theory, so let's go straight into why I think release this year is possible. Last year, when they announced CBT2, they posted a bunch of highlight videos of the conventions Endfield attended in 2024, namely Gamescom and PAX West, and then, a few months later, they finally revealed the trailer for Enfield's second beta test. And right now, we've seen how active Hypergryph is on announcing Endfield to the world by attending multiple expos and conventions, and also there's an upcoming China Joy 1 and Gamescom, and they even have an IRL version of a working factory somewhere in Shanghai, China. Even this commenter said, they are legitimately doing anything but releasing Endfield. I know! They are just actually intentionally doing this now to piss off the players who are waiting for this game. And also to the lore readers out there, let me add to the cope. Lone Trail was a limited time event that got a rerun back in November 21 to December 1, and the Endfield CBT trailer released on December 14 in the same year. I know there is a huge gap in terms of time, but just go along with it for dramatic effect. And back in April, Arknight CN got Chapter 15, which is where we learn more about our past as the Doctor. And to those of you who's new to the scene, Arknight CN and Arknights Global has a 6-month gap, so in October, Arknights Global will be getting Chapter 15. And if we recall what happened last year, Arknights Endfield CBT2 was announced a few weeks after the Lone Trail rerun ended. So, if we follow that pattern, we're most likely gonna see Endfield by October or December, no in between. But of course, beta will be happening somewhere around August for sure. Okay. I feel like you're not convinced yet. Let me also drop this on you. Now, this info is not by me. This is from Nefariousness Both 276 on the Endfield Reddit, but this hints towards a huge thing happening soon. Okay, so stay with me, right? Arknights will be attending China Joy from August 1 to 4, and it's got something to do with PlayStation if we base it off the advertisement. That means that the game is probably ready for console. And just a few months ago, I made a video about the Endfield mobile testing, which you can watch right here. Oh, I forgot my previous channel got terminated, but you get the point. That also probably means they are also working on optimizing mobile experience, or they are ready. And there will be a special announcement on August 3. Whatever that news is, it must be something very important. Like you, subscribing to my channel. Please help me, I'm very desperate. I just lost a year worth of hard work on my previous channel, so it would be really nice if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Thank you. And also, there is a leak pointing towards... a dream came to me that a third beta test with payments enabled is happening soon. Endfield is going to be attending Gamescom this August, which is a big gaming convention to attend, especially if you want to spread word that Arknights Endfield is coming. And also, during the recent Arknights CN livestream, they announced the newest iteration of Continuously Contract Battle Plan, which is the game's limited time endgame event. And do you know what it's called? It's literally called Arclight! These devs are just teasing us at this point. They know what they're doing, and in case you're confused as to why this is relevant, well, one of the characters in the game is called Arclight, a dark-skinned horse lady with exposed anal. Anal? I mean, no, navel, goddamn, what am I talking about? Navel, guys, chill. Navel. They have also started advertising their game in a metro line in Shanghai. Granted, this is to advertise the immersive exploration for Endfield, you know, that IRL version of the factory that you can visit. Hypergryph also hosted an Arknights concert in New York, and do you know what also showed up there? Guess, try and guess. That's right, a cameo of Endfield, and it seems like they are playing the BGM for Wu Ling. And also, during the recent Ambient Synesthesia, which by the way is an Arknights concert that happens annually, showed a bit of Endfield right at the end. This is symbolic because this video is about Coping that Arknights will release right at the end of the year. And also, do you know what Arknights Endfield is called when you translate it on Google? Arknights The End? Because you know, they're playing it at the end of the concert. And also, do you know the name of Emperor's favorite bar? That's right, it's called The Ends of the Earth. And do you know why they chose to play Speed of Light at the end of the concert? Because Endfield is supposed to be 150 years after, and do you know how fast you need to travel to get there? That's right, at the speed of light! I figured it out, Hypergryph. You're not safe from me. I played these games before. Thank you so much. I am going to be covering this game in the future for sure, so make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you next time. Peace!